John?
Through the high deer, Sauron sees all. You must pluck out his eyes.
Alright, dominate captains and prepare for the assault. So kill you. Let's go do a vendetta against this fucking guy.
Get rid of him. Wait, I saw something.
Anyone in my chat see the new Squid Game?
It's there.
The orc trains his warriors for battle. It will not save him.
No, not yet. Pretty good.
Forest beast, he'll meet its end soon. Just give us time. What stinking butt did they pull you from? He's the head. This time,
Wait.
I
Smell something.
throw you back into the mud.
I was waiting for this email to heat up, bud, and then I got you.
Too slow! You big dog!
Fight for me! Heed my command!
Hook up my PlayStation, my other PlayStation controller. Yeah, it's a good one though, Sean. I advise binge watching that shit, bro. It's only 7 episodes. And it's actually really good.
You like fall before me! Get us right the blade! We're gonna cut you to ribbon! You're dead.
Kuga.
These pack of loyal characters in the battle. Soft target, sticky, beast spotted, dazed by stealth, damaged by executions. Jadis! What's up, buddy? Cheers. Doing alright? Wasn't sure whether to play this or some this RuneScape or Apex, so I decided to play this for now. And I'll
Asbror.
Happy New Year to you, Jaffe, and Toka as well.
You ever see the little what? Dwarves? No, they're men. Spotted him!
I'm in a wall. I can't move, I'm stuck in a wall. I'm stuck in a wall.
A ranger! Weakling!
That's so
You don't
that's
seem to get
unbelievable,
it.
bro.
We've been down this road before. I'm the Tark Slayer.
Unbelievable,
I kill
man.
Tarks, and you're a Tark.
You're tall.
Weak! I know better! Just what made you think that?
That's that for real, Sean. For real.
I serve the bright Lord! Lord! There's you, ex-bright Lord. Don't be so predictable!
What is this? Online vendetta? Avenge the death by killing. This is what Jay was talking about. An online
Right,
vendetta.
Lord.
What is
Well, see you're expanding already? Beauty. You know what you should do? Is make that bloke your bodyguard. Anyone looking to carve his way across Mordor needs a guard or two. I mean, I don't. I mean, obviously. If it ever got to the point where I needed a hand on the battlefield, I'd cut my own throat. But you should have some added muscle. No shame in it.
Cougar.
If I made him my bodyguard, wouldn't that like kind of give away the details of him being like my side? I digress.
Blood and pain!
Way faster running on this bitch. I want to try this. This is that shit Jay was telling me about. You can go like online and hunt other people's vendettas and stuff.
There shall be neither sound nor mercy here today.
Aerial circles.
Abdicate your will.
An impressive kill.
But it won't keep.
Yeah, that's actually hilarious. That's actually funny as fuck.
My power can destroy you from within. Oh, he knows what we want to do. Let's not disappoint him.
Homeboy, you're about to die. Chill. You're literally about to be mine. Fight to the death. Yeah, I think homeboy's dying.
You're up now. Here's something.
Oh!
are my will.
What real trouble?
You are beneath the deception. Ooga, ooga, kruga. Ooga, ooga, kruga. Ooga. My blade.
Oh shit. Yeah. Ooh, God. Your jokes, Jay. No, go up. Where the fuck's this guy going?
Whatever's out there, I'll fight it.
Get over here, you shitter.
I think I see tracks in that direction.
Serve my will.
That only counts as one for real.
Sorry I messed it up. Like the beacon, we need more troops.
No, son of a bitch.
Here's something for you.
Happy New Year's, Hazy. How you been, bud?
I'll make your death extra nasty.
Go get him,
You're
boys.
up now, worm! Blow up middle! I see you, mate. What is that feel?
Oh shit.
Pull your lungs out! Do I distract you? You made it! You feel our blades? Oh, can I die?
Sure. Brother Habibi, happy New Year's, my man.
Erase the darkness!
Alright, I actually have to stealth kill them, unfortunately. I can't just like fuck around like that. Sucks.
Accept your bright lord!
Go. There we go. Thank God the stealth mechanic in this game is crazy.
Planning to sneak up behind me? I do enjoy surprises.
This guy's nose looks like a giant penis.
These tongues of flame will lick your body and boil your blood. Take a piece of you as a surrender. You'll be roasted. I am your doom. We're gonna kill you slowly and make you beg.
Clover today? Yeah, roughly around there.
No. I stand with my blood brother. This is the way of Mordor, the way of the Dark Lord.
What is this one?
Remember this lesson, for it will be your last.
Asbror.
Arrow proof.
I am your doom.
Give me an order, boss.
Get this scum off me!
You'll be roasted on a spit with it. The tide rises. Look at how he burns! Now he's bleeding a bit. Each one of us will take a piece of you as a trophy. We're gonna kill you slowly and make you beg for mercy.
Whoa, boy, this show. Whoa. No.
Each one of us will take a piece of you. Blood always remembers, Tark. The pain you give me, my blood brother's gonna give back to you. Double.
later, boy.
Offering with him.
Vendenda, Happy New Year's Eve, red camouflage. Hope you're doing well. Mission accomplished, indeed. Might as well hit this while I'm here, right? So I go dominate some captains. Mission accomplished. Meth streams got shut down. All you gotta do is look up crack streams, but there's so many streaming sites that you can use, it's insane. Gotta shut down. Doubtful, bro. Rib crack streams. What? Yeah. Heroin streams. There's literally so many domains. Rip low key, rip indeed. All I gotta do now is just go like this. I gotta use this website right here for that. And then you go like this. MLB bite. You got your baseball, you got all that shit, baby. Just look up NBA Bite streams. Or NBA Bite.
I still say there's a deal to be made here. What do you globs always have to fall out of line? When that happens, I'm the one who has to kill you. And that's a lot of bloody work. You know, it's not easy being me. I'm a Billy Uruk.
Oh, hang on.
I add you to my ranks.
I will serve you well. Understood, boss. Let's get that filled. This cursed weapon better be enough to put you down.
Zombies ain't the same anymore? Yeah, I know. It's pretty shit.
Get my hands on it.
It's pretty shit, bro.
Got yourself another hanger-on, have ya? You'll have a proper army in no time. But you gotta remember, an army needs orders to follow. And I'll tell you what's always a popular one. Murder. Command that new follower of yours to gut some bugger you don't like, and that'll free you up to gut somebody else at the same time. And remember to keep the target's weaknesses in mind. If he's terrified of fire, there's nothing funnier than sending someone to clobber him with a fire weapon. Oh, that's proper music, that is.
Cougar.
Yeah, I did a lot of the camo grind, and I did quite a lot of the did all the Easter eggs and shit. The new map sucks. Citadel, whatever. That shit sucks.
What are you going to it? Face down and bleeding in the mud. What? Did you hear that?
Liberty Falls sucks. Terminus was like the only good map.
I ain't If anything's out there, it will regret making me hunt for it. Stop!
Hi, Rocky. Why cocky, Rocky? Hey, is your girl here? Your girl here, bud? Go see Sativa. Go say hi.
My feet hurt. We walk too bloody much. You lazy globs should make a stretcher for me so I don't have to walk everywhere. Nobody lets up until every one of those globs stops twitching. Now isn't that interesting? Right. I already have to fight off these maggots. Now I have to fight off you too?
You going out for New Year's
did I
Eve? Nah,
deserve
bro. I'm a bum. I
this?
stay home for this shit.
I'm just getting...
My sister's Chihuahua was saying, damn. The little demon dog, eh? The little demon dog staying with you.
How'd you get after him?
You can be well feisty if they don't know you. Oh yeah. Rocky's definitely a feisty little bastard.
What did I do to you? Join us! You're about to feel hundreds of teeth tearing into you! Someone's sneaking.
This guy's name is Yoda. Oh, it's an online vendetta, that's why.
He's back!
I don't know where this guy is, but we're gonna go get him. Where is he? Over here? Fast travel not available. Probably because of the combat. I just got Boromir. Oh my goodness.
Die, weakling!
Felt weird. And it's used to play BO6, you know? Used to play in BO6, my man. Play BO3 for a month and you won't find it that weird. I promise.
Asbror.
I'll try and get the big guy on my team.
What was that noise? You think Carrick would steal chairs and I've wasted years of my life. There are so many trees. I don't like trees. You don't like any. Neither do I. I don't even like you.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty funny, I thought.
Well, it's nasty work, but cleaning up the groves is better than leaving them.
Nothing else. Look, fine. Ranger boy.
It doesn't surprise me that's how they're using assets, like they're trying to save money on it. It's impossible. They're using AI for fuck's sake, you know what I mean?
I stop you. Slippery tongue.
Oh man, just smacked the shit out of me. And I fucked it up.
Orcs talk about man.
Right. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna be right back. Oh. Alright. See here. I don't even know what to do. Rocky, you're such a menace, man. Absolute fucking. I don't know what to do, Sean. I think this might be it, bro. Thank you. I don't know what to do. So we're gonna play some RuneScape for the time being. Rocky Cho. Now, hey, hey, what's with you, buddy? You want in, you can want out, you want in, you want out, you want in, you want out. Like, fuck, dude, you gotta make up your mind sometimes. You're so indecisive. No son of mine will be that indecisive boy. Steak looks delicious. Um, I don't know what to watch, boys.
Series of events that played out very quickly in the middle of the night in Arkansas last week. So we have 36-year-old Aaron Spencer, who reportedly called 911 to say that his 14-year-old daughter was missing. And while his wife searched the area around the home, Spencer hopped into his truck, started driving around looking for her. And that is when Spencer apparently spotted 67-year-old Michael Fossler with his teenage daughter in a car. And according to Spencer's wife, Heather, he started chasing the car that Fossler was driving. There was some sort of accident. After the crash, there was apparently some kind of confrontation between the two men, and Spencer allegedly shot Fossler, killing him. Well, when Lonoke County Sheriff's deputies arrived, they took Spencer into custody on suspicion of murder. His family was able to get enough money together for a $150,000 bail. There's a lot of different moving parts in this, including Fossler's history. So I want to bring in right now renowned predator catcher, founder of True Blue, the host of Takedown on True Blue, the host of Predators I've Caught with Chris Hansen. Who am I going to bring in? I think you guessed it, Chris Hansen, to talk more about this. Chris, good to see you.
What a wild case, Jesse.
I was going to ask you, in your experience, have you seen this kind of vigilante justice?
Apparently the guy was already warned in some method or fashion. And so they get onto this, the father does, and he finds the girl in this guy's car. Imagine the outrage. Now, you know, that doesn't mean it's okay to kill somebody because of this, but you have to take this into consideration. So I would have to believe that while there are charges here, and while it may be a question of fact for a judge or jury, jury's going to be pretty sympathetic to a fellow who's in this position.
I also am going to make the argument, and we'll talk about this in a little bit, if you can even get a fair and impartial jury in a case like this. But your experience in your career, you've seen parents who have taken.
Oh, I've seen. Yeah, it's happened.
Violent with people like this.
It's happened. It's rare.
Yeah.
Most people let the criminal justice system do its job. But I just finished a sting operation in Florida with the Polk County Sheriff's deputies down there and detectives, Grady Judd, the sheriff down there. And in a matter of days, we caught a lifeguard from a Disney resort. I mean, here's a guy who's looking at children all day, and he shows up at our sting house to meet up and have a sexual liaison with a 14-year-old girl because he says his fiance wasn't paying enough attention to him. We had another guy who was in the Orlando area on business as a videographer there for a convention from Minnesota. He lies about his name. He jerks the detectives around. He lies to me during my interview with him. And it turns out all the time, all the while we're talking to him, he is out on bail after being arrested for virtually the same crime in Minnesota. So he's out on bail for trying to have sex with a boy in Minnesota. And what does he do? He goes off on business to Florida, and he gets right online and tries to set up another sexual liaison with another 14-year-old boy in Florida.
It's pretty disgusting, and I would say, oh my gosh, shocking, but really not shocking since we cover this so much. Going back to this situation, though, so Spencer's arrest, as you can imagine, it has caused a lot of outrage in the local community and online. So Heather set up a Give, Send, Go fundraising page, which has raised, our understanding, more than $100,000 to go toward Aaron Spencer's legal defense. I believe this was after an issue with GoFundMe because you're not allowed to raise money for a legal defense on that platform. So she's accepting donations through Venmo and Cash App. But a lot of people are outraged at what happened here. And a couple days after the shooting, the sheriff took to Facebook to kind of try to quell the growing unrest.
As your sheriff, it is our duty to conduct a thorough and factual investigation. Law enforcement does not file charges. We gather evidence and submit a case to the prosecutor, who will then decide whether or not to file charges. Currently, official charges have not been filed.
What?
I have not, nor will I, advocate for any specific charge.
Now, as of Monday night, it doesn't appear that the district attorney's office has filed official charges. This was not a preliminary preliminary murder charge, so there's not an official charge yet. But we are learning more about Mr. Spencer and Mr. Fossler's backgrounds. So we started by looking up the suspected shooter, Aaron Spencer, and we actually looked him up on Truth Finder. It's really easy to do. You just put in the person's name, location. Less than a month of actually started earlier this year. She wrote, in spring, summer 2024, our then 13-year-old child was targeted, groomed, and ultimately raped by the boyfriend of a family friend. Our family did not know this monster. He just appeared in a place where our child should have been safe and got access to her phone number, and that's all it took. We let the justice system do its job. The monster who hurt our child was charged quickly, but released even faster on a $50K bond. He was awaiting court in December for several felonies in relation to what he did to our child. Now, those charges appeared to include internet stalking of a child and sexual assault, but the exact details weren't available because the criminal complaint has been sealed for privacy. But Chris, that kind of gives us an idea of what we're dealing with here.
Well, yeah, obviously this guy was caught. The damage was done to this child, the grooming and the exploitation. And he doesn't learn his lesson. Just like the guys I described in our most recent sting, this guy will not stop until he is put in prison. And so that's all going to come into play when the prosecutor considers the charges against the father of the victim here. And I can't imagine
just gets like
that
fucking
he'll see a
community
day in
service or some
prison.
shit.
The idea, though, that he goes after the person that he's accused of first targeting, not even going out and trying to attack somebody, but going after the initial person. That's the part, and that's why people are outraged that he was out on bail too.
He's a stone cold predator. I mean, what else can you say about a guy like this? Somebody like that is incorrigible. Somebody like that doesn't learn a lesson. Somebody like that can't be deterred. If you get arrested and you're out on bail pending criminal charges of this type, and you go back, these people in some cases are like heroin addicts.
Yeah.
They need to fulfill this fantasy. The heroin addict knows there's a 20% chance there's fentanyl in the heroin, they do it anyway. The predator knows there's a 20% chance they're going to get caught by me, by one of the law enforcement agencies around the country, but they do it anyway. They can't control it. And for that subset of people who commit this crime, there's no choice but to keep them locked up because they will offend again and again.
Now, to be clear, from a legal point of view, right, these are allegations that are being asserted. These are allegations being asserted by the Spencer family. But just to go back to this, according to Heather Spencer, she and her husband, they wake up at around 1 a.m. on October 8th to the sound of their daughter's dog barking, which they say was unusual. And when she wasn't in her bed, they started a frantic search. The two reportedly didn't know that Fossler had apparently been in contact with their teenage daughter. But Heather said that on social media, they believed Fossler had taken the girl to kill her. So when this car wreck happened, Spencer says he was able to grab his daughter from the car. Fossler attacked him, so he shot him. So kind of a self-defense argument. Now, the sheriff has said that they investigate every death involving a shooting like this as a homicide, and whether or not they believe that homicide was justifiable or not, that would have to be determined as the investigation progressed. But Chris, here's the thing. You put the legal aspects to the side. Whether this was self-defense or perhaps even downgraded to something like voluntary manslaughter. You're acting in the heat of the moment. You're acting under extreme emotional disturbance. Guy sees his daughter allegedly being kidnapped, and he's coming to the rescue. You can understand that. You put aside the legal aspect. I don't understand from a point of view, from a public policy point of view, how they charge him. I get it.
Yeah,
you don't want everybody taking justice into their own hands, but...
Yeah, especially given the fact that there is this belief that maybe he was going to kill the girl. And maybe in his twisted mind, without that witness, he doesn't face prison on the charges. We don't know. And we also don't know what was going through the father's head, but I can predict without fear of contradiction that the father was afraid. And if you're looking at your daughter in the hands of a predator, again, I don't see how this guy gets charged.
Let's say he does.
Yeah.
Let's say this is a murder
So
charge.
the case I definitely want to keep up
Finding
with.
a fair and impartial jury, given the community outrage here.
I don't see
I don't even know what to say.
a prosecutor in a smaller town like this who knows everybody, who knows, all the players in this. I just can't imagine that this man will ultimately go to trial for any sort of homicide.
Now, to be clear, look, I've covered cases before, different kinds of
It's
abuse.
possible, and we've all seen, exceptions to that common sense. Thinking.
Because murder's not the answer. I mean, look at Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Clear case, she was abused. Menendez brothers, you can make the argument that they were abused. They're going back and forth about whether it was a self-defense argument. But the point is we're not just saying murder is a justification. But here's what's interesting. The sheriff told USA Today last week, this guy that preyed upon their daughter was released on bond, and we had stopped him that night and got him with her. That bond would have been revoked. He would have never got out of jail. None of the bond companies would have let him out. We wouldn't let him out. A lot of things there. So he's seemingly acknowledging Fossler was a predator and a danger. Let's start there.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe what he's arguing is that the father should have called the sheriff's department, called 911, and let them handle it as opposed to take matters into his own hands. That's a good argument. And then he would have been arrested and never let out on bond again until and after he faced criminal charges in court. That's a reason why maybe you detain somebody and you investigate the case and maybe there is some sort of charge filed and it becomes a question of fact for a judge or jury. But in the heat of the moment,
there's no way a jury actually.
Does any parent wait until the police get there? Do you call 911 and then give chase? Do you just do it because you act out of instinct? Those are hard questions to answer, and it's hard to really point a guilty finger at this dad for doing what he did based upon what we know so far.
And it's different than, and the allegations don't support, the facts don't support this, if he had went to the car, immediately opened fire, if there was a struggle and he was trying to get his daughter back.
It would be different if this was a case where we have seen in the past where the guy somehow sneaks a gun into the courtroom and sees him and says, you so-and-so, bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
Or if he gets him being walked into the courthouse, or he goes to his home and kicks the door in and takes vengeance that way. But this is a case where the man who was facing criminal prosecution for grooming and sexually exploiting his teenage daughter has custody of that child. I mean, I don't know. I might come unglued myself or something like that.
And just to add to this, so Heather, on this post on the fundraising page, wrote, "My husband is a combat veteran who has always protected his country and family. I have no doubt our child would have not come home if my husband hadn't found her." So it's a tragic case, but a complicated case and a really sad case. Again, I don't understand how you would be able to get a jury that would be fair and impartial that wouldn't look at this and say, I can't find this guy.
Yeah, which is exactly why you have to wonder if it's even going to get prosecuted.
Yeah.
I mean, and you also have to ask the question, what are the additional charges that this guy is going to face, the predator? I mean, this obviously adds on to his.
He's
dead.
He's
Yeah,
dead.
He's dead.
Yeah,
So, you know, but
Yeah.
so it doesn't matter now. But I mean, clearly, had he not been killed, he would have been facing a lot more time in prison.
They said they wouldn't have let him out. So look, it's a really tragic circumstance. I will say this, I can understand if they decide to charge him with either manslaughter or murder. I mean, a life was taken, I get it. But at the same time, trying to secure a conviction there, I think is going to be really, really tough.
I don't think it happens.
Chris, so good to see you. Thanks for
Good to
coming
see
on.
you, Jesse. I
Let everybody
appreciate it.
know where they can watch you, see you, catch
on,
predators like we talk about.
We have our own streaming crime network, True Blue, TRUBLU. Watch trueblue.com for details. Takedown with Chris Hansen. We have 100 new episodes and many more on the way. Several documentaries.
You need a boater, got it. Dragon's Fire Shield, got it. The hike. That's quite the hike. Well, I'm gonna bounce, I guess. I'm gonna walk my dog and stuff. Be live later. Take Rocky for the walkie, you know? Peace.